Ms. Julia Kinash, President of the Youth Time Movement, Ms. Petra Matiakovic, co-founder of the Youth Time Movement, Ms. Isabella Razinska, General Partner of the IES Consulting, and also representative of the Anglo-American University. Welcome. On behalf of the Government of Catalonia and on behalf of the Public Diplomacy Council of Catalonia, I'd like to thank the Youth Time International Movement for inviting us, as well as for having chosen Barcelona as the venue to celebrate this important event for young social entrepreneurs and activists. Catalonia, led by its capital city, Barcelona, has historically been a land of traders. Catalonia's economic activity has always depended on its ability to connect to the rest of the world. Motivated by necessity, Catalonia has developed a skill for reaching out and connecting over the years that has become one of the area's major talents, and today makes Catalonia an unbeatable meeting point for international business. Its cultural diversity, the cosmopolitan atmosphere, and its trading history all mean Catalonia attracts talent worldwide. Thanks to this, both businesses and business professionals from all walks of life are completely at home here. Traditionally, the region's lack of natural resources has meant Catalans have always had to seek creative and innovative solutions to prosper. This necessity has formed a common culture of solution-oriented team players sharing a series of values that generate a positive attitude to business. 99% of firms here in Catalonia are SMEs, responsible for 71% of the employment and responsible for 58% of the regional GDP. This ecosystem favors entrepreneurship and encourages young people to start their own businesses. However, Catalonia, like the rest of Spain and the rest of Europe, is now just starting to overcome a deep economic crisis. The recent data that shows a decrease in unemployment both in Spain and in Catalonia, the global unemployment rate in Spain registered in the third quarter was 21.2%, 17.5% for Catalonia, which allows us to be optimistic regarding the way out of the crisis. Nevertheless, we still have an unacceptable high young unemployment rate. For those aged between 16 and 24, unemployment reached 46.6% at the end of the third quarter in Spain, 40% in Catalonia. This is the biggest challenge that we need to face in the coming months and years. So we will carefully listen to the conclusions of this forum and will take good note of the experiences and proposals made by its participants, by all of you. Catalonia's business-friendly nature, as well as the mentioned challenges, are what convinces me that this is the right place to organize this major event that brings together young people from all over the world to interact in a supportive and creative environment and to work together to find innovative solutions to their most urgent challenges, such as employment and education. It is very important that organizations such as Youth Time foster this kind of debates. Youth Time is an internationally oriented, non-profit, non-political organization which actively represents a platform of dialogue between cultures and generations. It inspires and engages young people from all over the world by encouraging them to develop their social leadership skills as well as to take upon their civil responsibility. Youth Time provides opportunities to take part in various projects to help youth acquire new knowledge and skills in social and public sphere, as well as to build up relations with other young social leaders. As you'll see, our institutions share a very similar mission. The Public Diplomacy Council of Catalonia, Diplocat, is a PPP, a public-private partnership, designed to foster dialogue and build relationships between the citizens of Catalonia and the rest of the world. Our members include the Government of Catalonia, the 4 Catalan provinces, the City Council of Barcelona, the main employers' associations and trade unions in our region, all Catalan chambers of commerce and saving banks, the Confederation of Cooperatives, the Federation of Social Entities, all 12 universities in Catalonia, and even FC Barcelona, which is perhaps our most famous member. We are the public diplomacy arm of the Catalan people, both government and civil society acting together. The Council engages in public diplomacy with national and international audiences, digitally and in person, to create exchanges about Catalan issues as well as world affairs, organizing working visits, academic events, facilitating business networking, and by building capacity in international relations. We seek to contribute to discussions about the main global challenges by promoting the active involvement of Catalan society in the mutual exchange of ideas and best practices in key sectors like government, business, culture, and education in order to promote a fairer, more peaceful, democratic, and sustainable world. Just to give you some recent examples, the Council has organized, in collaboration with the City Council of Barcelona and with the support of the EU representation in Spain, a seminar on the principle of responsibility to protect, R2P. This principle, as you may know, unanimously approved by the heads of state and government in the General Assembly of the United Nations in the year 2005, states that all countries have the responsibility to protect its population from serious human rights violations. Another example was the international workshop organized by the Council in cooperation with the Open Society Initiative for Europe on the rise of xenophobic and Eurosceptic movements in Europe. The initiative was designed to investigate the correlation between the European economic crisis, how the press informed about it, and the simultaneous rise of xenophobic and Eurosceptic movements around the European Union. And finally, let me also mention the conference Digital Diplomacy, fostering a collaborative engagement. Digital diplomacy is a new communication tool used by governments and in international relations in general that allows a more balanced relationship between citizens and governments. The objective of that conference was to contribute from here, from Catalonia, to the global debate on the use of internet and social networks in the field of diplomacy and public diplomacy. All these examples show the commitment of this Council, of the Public Diplomacy Council, with democracy, human rights, and global governance. We are interested in having people and institutions here in Catalonia contributing to these debates with solid arguments. For all these reasons, we share your motivations and completely support your work. As I said before, we will read carefully the conclusions of this forum and will try to import to our region, to Catalonia, some of the best practices discussed. I wish you a very fruitful debate, and I also wish you a very nice stay here in Barcelona. Thank you so much.